rehearsed or discussed today or any other day leading up to this. Is that right?
I got one thing to say. I had a hell of a lot of fun. I had a good run. Scott Coker gave me a 5-fight deal. He let me honor all 5 fights. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm walking out. I appreciate it.
Somebody asked me, how do you want to be remembered now that you're gone from MMA? The candid answer is simply, it's wonderful to be remembered. I always felt that I was in a really fortunate spot.
It was emotional to see him retire. His family was there, his kids were there, his wife was there, his mom was there. He got to go out on his own terms. He got to put the gloves down. He got to walk away. He got to say goodbye.
I tried to win the world championship. I worked really hard for a really long time.
I will become the world champion.
He brought MMA to a different level. He brought it to a new height. He brought it in front of the masses. He did a great job of carrying the sport's flag. He's one of the important figures in this sport.
I don't care about the money and I don't care about the fame. I do care about kicking people's ass.
I am a fighter. You know, guy walks his whole life doesn't mean he doesn't stumble every now and then.
He's had a phenomenal career. He has made an impact on the sport. I know he feels like he never got that belt. He never got that moment with the belt wrapped around his waist. He always came so close.
When my dad died, the last thing I ever said to him, I said to him, I'm going to beat Tito Ortiz and I'm going to win the world championship. It's the only promise I never... It's the only promise I never kept.
ESPN, and you're talking about how you made that promise to your father, and I'm just wondering if you could have a conversation with your dad right now, what do you think he'd say to you?
I just tell him I tried.
I have seen the world be a very big place. I have seen people get stuck in the cracks. And some of them are people who mentored me. Some of them are people who I looked up to and I took a lot from. It's the mistake of every gambler out there.
We tip our hat, walk away, we come back again.
One more try, one more seat at the table. Next time will be different. I see that mistake and I see people getting stuck in the cracks of the world.
You gotta be tough in the sport, and I feel like I used all my toughness up. I worked really hard for a really long time. It didn't come from me, and it's time to move on.
4 different classes have come through this sport from the time I started until the time I stopped, and all of them are gone. I outlasted every one of them.
I am the #1 contender. I am the one they will remember. I will walk in there and take care of business.
Fought for 5 world championships, won one of them. They didn't give me the belt. My opponent didn't make weight.
He's a great partner. He's a great friend. He's a very loyal friend. It just feels a whole lot more comfortable. It feels a lot more fuller with him around. Thank you very much for all the great memories, Chael. Thanks for all the great interviews.
It's somebody else's turn.
I believe a man does 3 things specifically. He does what he says he will do, when he says he will do it, for the price he says he will do it for. My father was a plumber. He got up and worked hard every single day. I have never missed a competition in my life due to illness or injury, and it's not because I haven't been sick, and it's not because I haven't been worked. I would never disrespect my father by not showing up to work on a day that I said I would be there.
West Lynn, Oregon, presenting Chael, the American Gangster Sonnen.
But this certainly is the end of a chapter, and in my opinion, the end of one of the great chapters in mixed martial arts history.
That was a career and that was a period in time. June 14th of 2019, or even back it up to my very first fight in August of 1997. But when that comes to an end, I want to make sure that I'm ready and able to move forward. And I'll always think it's very important that you let go. And looking back at my MMA career, even though it was 48 hours ago, guys, I'm really only remembering the good things.
I am Chael Sonnen.